Recent referendums. The Prime Minister of Croatia, officially the President of the Government of the Republic of Croatia, is Croatia's head of government, and is de facto the most powerful and influential state office holder in the Croatian system of government, following the first-time establishment of the office in 1945. The 1990 to 2000 semi-presidential period is the only exception where the President of Croatia held the facto authority in the formal Croatian order of precedence. However, the position of Prime Minister is the third highest state office, after the President of the Republic and the Speaker of the Parliament. The Constitution of Croatia prescribes that Parliament supervises the government, and that the President of the Republic ensures the regular and balanced functioning and stability of government. While the government is introduced in Article 108, since 2000, the Prime Minister has had various added constitutional powers and is mentioned before the government itself in the text of the Constitution. In Articles 87, 97, 99, 100, 101, 103, 104. The current Prime Minister of Croatia is Andrej Plenković. The government of Croatia meets in Banski Dvori, a historical building located on the west side of St. Mark's Square in Zagreb. The official name of the office, literally translated, is President of the Government. After another round of constitutional reforms in 1990, the office was renamed back to its original 1945 to 1953 title of President of the Government. During all periods, however, the term Prime Minister is colloquially used in English language usage. The royal government of the Kingdom of Croatia Slavonia, in post-World War II Socialist Republic of Croatia, a single-party system was in place. During this time there were 12 heads of government in 1952. The Federal Party was organized into 6 sub-organizations, the Republic parties, one for each of the 6 federal republics. Croatian politicians and prime ministers of the period were members of the League of Communists of Yugoslavia through their membership in the League of Communists of Croatia. After the constitutional amendments that allowed for multi-party elections in Croatia, the parliament enacted amendments to the constitution which eliminated socialist references and adopted new national symbols. The newly elected tricameral parliament proceeded to change the constitution of Croatia. And on the 22nd of December 1990, this so-called Christmas constitution fundamentally defined the Republic of Croatia and its governmental structure. From the 1990 constitutional reforms onward, Croatia was a semi-presidential republic, which meant the President of Croatia had broad executive powers, including the appointment and dismissal of the Prime Minister and other officials in the government. During this period, lasting until constitutional amendments in late 2000, Croatia had 7 prime ministers. The first Prime Minister of Croatia since the 1990 constitutional reforms was Stjepan Mesić, assuming office on 30 May 1990. Following the May 1991 independence referendum in which 93% of voters approved secession, Croatia formally proclaimed independence from Yugoslavia on 25 June 1991, with Josip Manolić continuing in the role of Prime Minister as head of government of an independent Croatia. However, the country then signed the July 1991 bridging agreement in which it agreed to postpone further activities towards severing ties with Yugoslavia. Meanwhile, the Croatian War of Independence ensued, and Franjo Gregurić was appointed to lead a government of national unity. In October the same year, Croatia formally severed all remaining legal ties with the Yugoslav Federation. Following the January 2000 general election, the winning centre-left coalition led by the Social Democratic Party amended the constitution and effectively stripped the president of most of his executive powers, strengthening the role of the parliament and the prime minister, turning Croatia into a parliamentary republic. The prime minister again became the foremost post in Croatian politics. To date there have been 12 prime ministers who have chaired 14 governments since the first multi-party elections. 9 prime ministers were members of the Croatian Democratic Union during their terms of office. 2 were members of the Social Democratic Party and 1 was not a member of any political party. Since independence there has been 1 female prime minister. One day still a part of SFR Yugoslavia until the 25th of June 1991. There are 11 living former heads of government. The last former head of government to die was Hrvoje Sarinak on the 21st of July 2017. Presidents of the Executive Council of the Socialist Republic of Croatia. Prime Ministers of the Republic of Croatia.